Welcome back. The game of golf is already one of the most challenging sports to play, but as WUFT News' Chris O'Brien found, one Ocala golfer faces an extra challenge.
But Cameron, the sport is hard enough when you don't have any extra obstacles to face. Now, 29-year-old Chris Kemp had his life change when he was just 20 years old. Despite the huge change, he continues to defy the odds.
He tees his ball up, straightens out his stance, and takes a swing. 29-year-old Chris Kemp has been golfing his entire life, playing this tough,
that was horrible,
humbling game.
It gives you something to mentally challenge yourself.
But Chris faced a challenge much bigger than the game, almost 9 years ago now.
Life pretty much stopped on January 10th, 2012. Previous friend of mine, we were coming back from dinner and we hit some gravel on the road on an S-curve, and my bike laid over, dug my left shoulder into the ground and hyperextended my neck.
Kemp's friend came out unscathed.
God's way of making me learn patience.
But he wasn't so lucky.
My injury is what's called a brachial plexus injury. I tore the nerve clusters that run my left arm out of my spinal cord. I tore my subclavian artery in half, which run my left arm, and I broke my forearm in half as well.
An injury that changed his life forever.
The normal 20-year-old. I went to being a paralyzed in my left arm.
His doctors told him he should have died, and after days in the hospital with months of rehab ahead,
there it is. That's nice. Sit ball.
They recommended forgetting about sports altogether.
They told me right after my accident that I would never play golf again. Golf was one of my big things that, like, after my injury, I told myself that was going to be a benchmark that I was going to reach.
And reach it he has. Not only is he playing the game, but he's competed in tournaments all around the country during the last 6 years through the North American One-Armed Golfer Association, or NOAGA. Kemp is able to play because of a special sling he saw on a message board called the United Brachial Plexus Network. He met a man named Dan ALDRICH, who introduced him to NOAGA and changed his life for the better. ALDRICH designed the sling in 2008, 22 years after his own brachial plexus injury in 1986. With Kemp looking for a way to golf again, ALDRICH knew when the pair met that the golfer needed the sling.
He's just one of those guys that's just it's built for a guy like him. It's just, our tagline is never quit, and that's absolutely Chris's life. It's just to a T. So great fit.
Kemp now calls himself the One-Armed Bandit. His swing, his game, his success.
Go ball.
Inspiring others while taking on the world one ball at a time.
Should have died. I had a 0.01% chance of survival after 1 minute of the accident. I just felt happy to be alive.
Although he currently works at the Marion County Sheriff's Office, Kemp says he one day wants to pursue motivational speaking, whether it be to sports teams or just in general. Cameron?